Hi everybody, thanks for joining me for your core workout today. My name's Shelley and we are going to do a short but sweet, maybe a little intense core workout. So what I need for you to grab is a towel and a mat if you want for comfort. Other than that, let's work on our core. So taking a second right here, we're talking about our core being everywhere from the thigh to the shoulder, which means we're going to learn to engage everything in all of those capacities. You're going to hear me cue you different places that I want you to focus on, which is going to help with that intensity just a little bit. So if you're with me, come on down to the mat. We're going to start our warm-up. I want you to start just by bringing yourself into that tabletop position, and I want you to round out your spine up towards the ceiling, lowering it back down, tilting the pelvis so the belly button comes towards the floor. Up we go again. Releasing that back down. The next time you come into that upward position, I want you to think about moving through your lower abdominals also. So pull everything in and wake up all those muscles to start moving as one. Let's do that one more time. Pull everything up and then release that back down. Good. I want you to keep your hips square. So there's going to be no back and forth movement in this. I want you to lift one hand and tap your shoulder. Set that back down. There's no counterbalancing going on in those lower abdominals, which means we're not swaying to allow this to happen. Your lower abs down here where your hip bones are working to stabilize. I want you to remember this feeling. We're going to revisit it a little bit later. From here, I want you to tap one foot out and bring it back. Tap the other, bring it back. The same principle applies. We're not going to allow any counterbalancing to happen. Hips are square, lower abdominals are nice and tight, and my shoulders are pushed over my hands. Let's do two more here. Good. Tuck those toes under, and I want you to pop up, walk your hands towards your feet, and slowly come to standing. Back down we go, rolling the spine down, hands to the ground. I want you to walk out to a plank this time. I want you to pull the lower abdominals in before you walk your hands back to those feet. Let's do that again. Walk it out. Right here, lower abdominals tighten in order to lift those hips. Back out to that plank one more time. Tighten it up. Stand up nice and tall. Awesome. It's about time that we get started on the core of this workout now. So the first thing I want you to think about is we're going to be going back to a tabletop. Your tabletop's going to look a little different than that first one that we did. I want you to come to the ground. Hands are planted about shoulder width apart, and you're going to have your toes on the ground. My knees are hovering just above the ground, okay? I'm not gonna let them sink down. From here, you're gonna get nice and comfy. You're gonna lift one hand and then the other. No shifting in those hips. So come on down, find this tabletop position, and get ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Keep those hips from shifting side to side. Take your time and go nice and slowly. I'm gonna switch to the side here so you can get a better idea of how hard I'm working to keep my hips from wanting to sway side to side. Keep everything nice and tight. Pull everything in to support the spine. Stay right here, you've got 10 seconds left. Tighten it up. 3, 2, 1. Come on down from that. I need you to grab your towel and lay yourself down. So take a look here. Up on an angle, up straight ahead, on an angle, and lay it down. We're gonna alternate sides. Get ready. Keep that towel tight. Here we go. Up on an angle, up through the center, down on an angle, and lay it down. Now go the other way. Up, up, down, down. Alternate direction. Remember to breathe. Exhale on that hard part. Now, if you have neck issues, you bring it right here. You don't have to have that towel. You don't want to. 3, 2, rest. One more with this towel. You're gonna hold it nice and taut again. Saggy towel, stay strong. From here, you're gonna scoop under, scoop over. Keep that core tight. Don't round the spine. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Again, if you don't want to use the towel, that's okay also. It can go right here. You can place your hands behind you. The motion is the same. Take your time. Again, pulling in through those lower abdominals to pull the legs in and push them away. Don't let this be just your hip flexor working. Your core needs to remain tight and working hard. 3, 2, 1. Set your towel down. Come back to that tabletop position. We're starting from the top. Shoulder touches, knees hovering. You got about 10 seconds till go time. Find that tabletop position and get ready. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, keep going. Those hips are not shifting. Really focus on having sort of a stealth movement. Nothing but that hand is changing position. Stay strong. As little rocking motion as possible. You got it. You got 15 seconds here. Hang in there. Tighten up those lower abs one more time for 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Those angled, stalled out sit-ups. Again, nice and tight. You're not gonna let that curl here though. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Off to the side, up top, off to the side. Bring it down. Make sure you stall out. Don't move right through. You need to have a stop point, stop point, stop point. That's it. Don't let that towel come here. Upper back needs to stay strong also. Come on, for 3, 2, 1. Keep that towel. Over, under. Stay strong through here, yeah? Nice and tall. You got 10 seconds until your feet are gonna scoop over and under with this towel. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now again, this towel isn't gonna come here. You need to push through each time. Take that towel away if you need to. Same motion, but just supporting that lower back a little more with the hands on the ground. Keep going. Stay strong. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. set that towel aside. You get a little rest here, but look up here. We're gonna be in a tall plank. Very similar to that first exercise, we're gonna be lifting that hand. We're not gonna let those hips shift, okay? Join me in 3, 2, 1. Now, if this feels fairly easy for you, I'm gonna change it up a little so you can stay right here, or you can bring that knee towards the hand. Again, that principle of not allowing counterbalance has to apply here. Slow it down, hand tracks to the knee, or you're right here, whichever is best for you. Rest. Not so bad, right? Next up, you're gonna be in a mountain climber position, but look, pull that knee in and hold. I need you to squeeze to come up and then reset. Pull in and hold, squeeze, reset. Find that plank position. 3, 2, 1, here we go. In, squeeze, reset. In, squeeze more, reset. Keep this going, but really focus when you do that pike. Those lower abdominals are pulling in even harder. So you're gonna bring that knee into the mountain climber and hold. Then you have to work that little bit harder to come higher before you reset. Hold, squeeze, reset. Nice work. Hold, squeeze, reset, rest. All right, we're gonna flip onto our back for this next one. So look, we are going to crunch in quickly, and then you need to come out slow as you can. Pull in quick, out slow. 3, 2, 1, here we go. In quick, out slow. Take your time. Everything is working in that core before you pull in again. You need to feel anchored to your mat. You're not gonna let your hips tilt so that your back comes off the ground. Stay anchored. Pull everything in quick. Keep it going. You need to make sure that you're nice and strong on that mat and that you're not tilting forward. All right, you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. We need to come back to that tall plank again. Shoulder touch or hand to knee. Get yourself prepped and ready. Shoulders over hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you can start here. If you find that you are having a lot of shift, tighten up those lower abs, widen the feet a little, and move that hand. If you're here and you're having that shift, you need to tighten up through the lower abdominals, support the hips, slow it down, and stay in control. You've got about 10 seconds left here. Keep going. Make sure that chest is proud. Don't round out the back. Keep this nice and strong for 3, 2, 1. Set that down. Back to that crunch. In quick, out slow. Once again, I need you to anchor yourself into that mat. No pelvic tilt. Take your time on that way out. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. In quick. Controlled and anchored on the way out. In quick. Controlled and anchored. If you feel your pelvis tilting, shoot your feet higher to the ceiling. That is okay. Everyone's range of motion and lower abdominal stability is different. So you can come up higher to the ceiling, or you can bend your knees. Still bringing your feet down to the ground, just in a different way. Take your time. 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. take a little rest. We're gonna go from the top. So that means each one of these has to be done one more time, all right? So we're gonna start with that tabletop shoulder tap. Knees are hovering, so get ready for it. 3, 2, 1. Join me right here. Now again, focus on the lower abdominals, helping with that lumbopelvic stability, which means your hips are strong and stable and not counterbalancing. Keep that going. You've got about 15 seconds left here. Make sure those knees are still close to the ground and that you haven't piked yourself up towards the ceiling. Keep it low for 5, 4, 3, 2, set that down. You need that towel again. Here we go. Towel is tight, coming up, middle, side, and down. Get ready for it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stall, stall, stall. Reset back down. Up. Make sure you're still alternating directions. And again, if that is feeling any pain in the neck, you're gonna bring it right here. And this works also. Stay with me. We've got about 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Scoop that towel over, reset it back. This is nice and tall. Really try to fight against this collapse that wants to happen. You're allowed to move the upper body. You just don't want it to be collapsed. So find your tall posture, lean it back. Here we go. Remember, like I said before, it's not just your hip flexors that are working. My core is tightening to pull those knees in close to my body. Pull everything in. Nice work, keep it going. About 15 seconds left. Whew, got myself caught there. I want you to make sure you're not rolling it down and rolling it up. You've got to keep that athletic posture for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that towel aside. We've got 3 minutes of work left. So get ready for that tall plank. Choose the shoulder tap or the knee tap. You ready? I need you to get nice and strong in that plank and get ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lift the hand. Practice not letting those hips counterbalance. Stay strong. Widen that footprint. Unless you're looking for a challenge, then bring those feet closer together. You're gonna have to work a little harder. Choose if you wanna tap that knee, but don't counterbalance. You've got about 15 seconds left. Stay with it. Are you shifting? Tighten up those low abs right here. Keep those hips nice and stable for 3, 2, 1. Mountain climber with the pike. So get ready. Remember, every time that leg comes in, you have to tighten that little bit more to complete the movement. So get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee in, squeeze. Come up higher, reset back down. In and squeeze. Up higher, reset back down. In, squeeze. Keep this going. You should feel not only a burn down low to lift, but in between your ribs are helping to stabilize that movement also. All of that anterior work is coming straight through here. So keep going. Bring it in. Squeeze. Reset. You've only got 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Set that down. Okay, last one. Flip it over. Out quick, in slow. Now look, there might be a little surprise at the end of this one. So I need you to join me for this final exercise. Out quick, out slow, in quick. Here we go, in, out, slow, in, out, slow. Take your time, track your feet in the direction that allows you to feel your lower abdominals engage, but without that tilting. All right? Take your time. Got about 10 seconds until that surprise ending. All right, I need you to get to that extended position. Come out, join me out here. Flutter those feet. Stay here. Keeping everything nice and tight. Flutter those feet. Stay here. Come on, stay with me. 15 seconds right here. Come on. Everything is still locked and anchored into that mat. Come on, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring those knees in. Awesome job. I want you to stay right here. Knees are in. Just a little rock back and forth. Releasing that lower back. Take a second right here to release one leg down to the ground. Take that other leg, bring it across the body. And if it's available to you, look the other direction. Come on, back up, both knees in. A little rock back and forth here. Dropping that other leg down, coming across. And again, bringing it back to center. Put your feet down on the ground, reach your hands over your head. Big stretch here. This time you can arch your back off the mat. Big deep breath, relax everything down. Take that leg, you can use it for a little bit of momentum to bring you up. And thank you everybody for joining me for your core workout today. I hope to see you again.